Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be quickly talking about the foundations that I've been enjoying for this past year. It's crazy that another year has come and gone. I haven't tried out too many new foundations, but a lot of the ones that I loved last year carried on into this year. So if you just want to see the favorite foundations products I've been loving and a couple of extra products I've been loving here and there, please keep watching. Oh god. So I want to start off with the oldies to get them out of the way and then progress into the newer ones that I've added to my collection. So the first foundation I have is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. It retails for $10 and I'm in the shade 355 Coconut. I really love this foundation because it's really full coverage, but it doesn't look cakey. Now when I put it on with the sponge, it can sheer out a little bit, but I usually use like a pump and a half to get if I want that really full coverage. I really love this. I use this in a combination with another foundation that I'll talk about in a second on my graduation day. So I really like this. It lasts really well throughout the day, and yeah, it doesn't need that many touch-ups. So I really love this. This is a great drugstore option. Next is Fenty Beauty. I really love this. It's really thin, like it has medium coverage, but it's really thin and liquidy. I'm actually all out of this. I need to get a new one, but I still have the bottle here because I was scraping out every last drop. But I vary in between shades. I have 420 right here, but I think when I buy another one I'm going to get 430 because I think that's a little bit more redder, so I'd like that in foundation. So I feel like this is a little bit too either neutral or yellow on me. See, I'm still learning about my undertones, but I like to look more warm in my face, so I think 430 will be the best one. But I like this because it's a nice, it's matte, but it's not too drying if you moisturize and all that. So I really love this one. It lasts well throughout the day, and I like to mix this with other foundations as well. And I do like to wear it all by itself. So the Fenty Beauty one. Now before I get into the other high-end foundations that I've been loving, I did want to mention this one that I didn't like too much, and not because I didn't like the finish or anything, but because it did break me out. But it was the Covergirl TruBlend Matte Made Foundation. I tried it a couple of times, and I tried it a couple of times, and initially I really liked the finish it gave me, the wear time, and the shade selection was really nice. But each time I tried this, it broke me out. Like I would find my skin would be clear, and then right the day after I wore it, I would find a new spot or something. So I wish this worked. I know it worked for a lot of other people. It's a really nice you know, formula and everything, but like I would suggest people try it because maybe your skin is different, but because it's a nice drugstore option. I forget how much it is. I think it's under $10 around there. But this, it didn't work for me, but hopefully it'll work for you if you want to try it. Now, one foundation I tried, it was interesting. When I tried it first, I didn't like it because I thought the color was off. I can get paranoid with colors sometimes. I didn't think the color looked the best on me. But the more I wore it, the more I liked it. And in combination with switching up my concealer or whatever that I use with it, it's the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I really like this. It's you have to be careful with how you apply it though, because it can dry down. I like to work in sections when I apply this. So the shade I have in the Power Play foundation is G110, and it's for deep dark skin with golden undertones. And I do like the way it looks on my skin, especially when everything is when everything else is put on. I really like the way this looks. I didn't do a video on this. Maybe if you guys want to see it, I'll do a video on it. But it's a matte foundation weightless full coverage. That when I wear this, I don't feel like I have foundation on my skin. A lot of these, I don't feel like I have foundation on my skin, but this is really nice and not overtly mattifying. Like, that's the trend that I look for in a lot of the makeup that I wear, that it's not heavy and it's not sucking too much moisture out of my skin, especially during the winter months, because my skin can get pretty dry, not too dry, but drier than it usually is throughout the more mild months of the year. So I really like this one. The last foundation that was new to my collection this year was the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I was really, my interest was really piqued when Yaki was coming out with her additional shades, and I have her new shade in Chai, and I think this is around $34–40. Let me check. Yes, this is $39 at Ulta and Sephora. So I really like this. This is more of a skin-like finish. It's not overtly mattifying, so I like to wear this on everyday basis when I don't want to be, you know, too matte, when I want to look more natural. Yeah, the same thing that happened with the Cover Effects, what happened with this one. This is more of a yellow undertone on me, and I like to look more red, so it took a couple of wears for me to get used to the shade on myself, but I really love the formula and everything, and I have pictures of me wearing it on my Instagram, and I really like the way it looks. So yeah, these were the few foundations that I've been loving this past year. It's crazy how, like I said before, another year is coming on. I haven't been able to try out as many foundations as, you know, I would like, because with all my traveling and everything that I've been doing this year. But yeah, a lot of stuff that I do try, I like to use it up before I just go buy a lot of other stuff. I know that oh, I did try one more. It was the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and that was really mattifying and it would feel tight on my skin, but throughout the day it wasn't as, you know, it wasn't as matte. I think I got the wrong, no, I don't think, I know I got the wrong shade in that. I made a video and there's so many difficulties with that video, so it didn't get posted. But I know that NYX is coming out with a concealer and I want to try that, and L'Oreal is coming out with a new foundation. I would like to try that as well. But yeah, those were the foundations I've been loving. I haven't been getting any new palettes. Like, the only one that I got this year is the Perception palette that was done with Colourpop and Shayla. I really love the pops of color here, so I use that. It's really great size for traveling. I love that it has a mirror, and of course I love my Anastasia palettes, and the Jaclyn Hill palette has been a staple. I've used it in a few weddings that I've done. The one new liquid highlighter that I've been loving is this one from Anastasia. It's their Liquid Glow in the shade Bronze. I love that, and this has been my go-to lip for when I want a more matte lip. It's the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Unveil. This is really, really pretty. I love doing this one. And yeah, that's about all of my favorite beauty products that I've been trying this past year. So that's all of my favorite beauty products that I've tried out this year. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.